All right, some files, some programs. Let's get Wikipedia and Gutenberg Project and a bunch of other stuff downloaded onto the device. I like to use ADM, Advanced Download Manager, because there's multi-thread downloads. So get ADM or whatever you want, or just use your browser. I mean, it is perfectly fine to use whatever you want. Kiwix, Kiwix. I use this. This is the program that you use to browse all the offline files. Yes, TED's on there, all of the stuff. Interface is going to be different per device. I like Solid Explorer. Use whatever you want. You don't have to use this. What else? I'm using Chrome. So we're going to go, first I'll just show you in Chrome. So this is where you're going to want to go. Kiwix, download.kiwix.org/zim/Gutenberg up at the top. Parental directory. I'm on Gutenberg, but just /zim. Zim is the file type. So this is where we're at. Let's just go to TED. So in here has a whole bunch of different talks about different subjects: 3D printed activism, agriculture, whatever. We're going to go back here. I just pulled Wikipedia in its entirety, but let me just show you some stuff on Wikipedia real quick. So we'll do Wikipedia. All right, so how to read these. If you want the entire site, I just do size. Zoom in. 115 gigabytes. Yes, for the entire. EN is the language. All is, again, the entire site. Maxi is all of the media, everything. NoPic is 48 gigabytes for this one, or 49 for, no, excuse me, 40. Yeah, this specific one right here, NoPic, is English, all NoPic, meaning exactly that. The media is stripped from it. There's no media. And that one's, 48, 49 gigs right there. So you can pull that one, but let's say we want this one right here. So I'm just going to copy the link address. Let me show you. All right, let me just do this. Let me download, open ADM. I'm downloading a bunch of stuff right now. ADM, do this, do there, just so they're side by side. Let me show you what to do in ADM real quick. On your left pane in ADM, set your threads per download as max. Simultaneous downloads, that's up to you. I've got a fast connection. It works for me. Download speed max, I set that, yes. Smart download, auto resume. When I was downloading in a regular browser, it was showing days to download the original file that I was trying to get. I threw it into here, and right now we're in my downloading. I swipe over, we're into our finished. So if you look, it shows you right here at the top, 115 gigabytes, average of 14.8 megabits per second, 2 hours and 13 minutes, versus in Chrome, it showed almost 48 hours originally. Then it went down to a day, and it hung that way for 12 hours. It was downloading, but it was going very slow. You can see what time I did it. That was early this morning. It finished up, but as you can see with some of these smaller files, I was up early morning messing with this. Down here at the bottom, you can see these are some of the files just a few minutes ago. And how this works is we have 46 seconds on this top one right here. I'll show you what happens. 45. All right, it's going to take forever now that I said it, but if you see here, this one, the blue, what happens is it creates the actual file first. So it sets up and reserves the space. Then it splits up the file with, in this case, 16 different connections and treats it kind of like a torrent. You'll see the little green spots start populating in there. What that is those are individual pieces of the file that it's downloading. And that's what speeds up your downloads. Of course, I could turn off simultaneous and just have it as sequential right here, but I don't care right now as much. So yeah, you can see right there, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces in that one that are downloading. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So split up into 6 different spaces in that specific file. Each file is going to be different, and it'll constantly do this. So yeah, so these are the files that are completed right now. We're going to focus on this one right here, Gutenberg, EN for English, LCC, not sure, -A, 2026-03.zim. All right, I'm going to open up Solid Explorer. I really don't need to, but just to show you where everything is in Solid Explorer. So this is the SD card. I'm just going to go back to downloads. It shows a while ago, but basically here on the right hand side, these are all the files. These are on my device itself. The left pane is the SD card as it shows up here at the top. So the Gutenberg A, I can copy that over right now. I can just hit this button here. I can hit move to or copy. I was going to copy it over. It's 9.8 gigabytes. It's not super important that I copy it over right now because this is the part that's frustrating to me. Let's open up Kiwix. All right, so my library. You can go to downloads, you hit download, it'll refresh its library. Any of these, you can select Stack Exchange stuff's in there. Let's just look at trees. Let's just type trees in and I'll download that. Well, it won't let me. That's cool. No stress. Let's go to library. I thought I could just drag and drop all of the files I wanted. We're not going to do this one right now. That's 124 gigabytes. So if we just go back to here, go to downloads, of course, Gutenberg A is right here. Copy it there is what I want to do. So it's going to copy. And yes, I'm sitting outside with squirrels fighting right now. So it'll copy over the entire file, move it to the directory, and then it's officially imported. When it's done copying, it automatically opens up the file for you. And yes. So again, if you go back to your library, it shows it right at the top here. There's pictures and video it shows. As you can see, I have a few different things in here, and I'm going to add all of them in. Let's just do Wikipedia real quick. Come on, why can't I read? Oh, yeah, I didn't put Wikipedia on there. Duh. Anyways, like Wiki University. It's the full website. It's searchable. It's interactive the same way that you would on their website. All the data's here. Notes, bookmarks. You can do all this stuff. iFixit. Library, iFixit. So yes. It's interesting just to have some of these on here. I don't have maps or any of the other things. This is on a tablet, and everyone's interface, as I mentioned, would be different, but this is how it would look. It's probably going to screw up the recording. So yeah, all your books and such. Search is right here at the top. You can type in survival. Canadian Prepper. Okay. How about solar? SOLAR. Solar. Solar powered low tech magazine. That's an old magazine. I think that was a good one actually. Here, whatever. Let's just do that. Hit allow. It's downloading. Pending in progress. So when this is done, 6 minutes left. When this is done, I'm sure it'll auto-populate and open up also. Yeah. I'll pause it and see what goes on with this one. All right. Anyways, yeah, 4 hours for such a small such a small download. 6 hours. I don't remember. But yeah, so this is why I use the download manager and just add it manually because of this specific issue right here.